Guys, what's up? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, and I'm wearing a blue V-neck with a white Sonic the Hedgehog hat. There's a reason for this. Today is November 11th, 2014. Tomorrow is the 12th. Duh. And guess what happens on the 12th? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? It involves a little blue hedgehog we all know and love. Sonic Boom comes out tomorrow. And, in my opinion, Sonic Boom is going to ruin the franchise. I'm not sure if Sonic Boom is just a side series or if that's going to be the canon from now on, but I want to be prepared for the worst and say that it's going to be the canon from now on. So, I want to make a video recapping all of modern Sonic history, all the way from 1999 to 2014. 15 years of modern Sonic. He's given us great games, he's given us crappy games, he's given us a great TV show, but that blue blur might be ruined very soon. And I know that the Sonic Boom TV show has already come out, but I didn't know when it would be premiering, but I was mainly doing this before the video game was released. So, let's not dabble any time. Let's get right into recapping all of modern Sonic history. Full disclosure, I have cheat sheets. I got all this information from Wikipedia, and because there's no way I could possibly memorize all this. Well, I guess I could, but I'm not going to. Well, I might in the future. But I'm going to be naming the year, the game, obviously, or a TV show, or appearance, whatever. The story of it, if there is much one to tell, or if I know it. And the system it came out for. Some of these games have come out years later, and years later after they came out, they got remade. Some of them are still being remade to this day, and some were released on later consoles, but you'll figure all that out. So, let's get right into it. It all began on 1999 when Sonic Adventure 1, the very famous Sonic Adventure 1, came out for the Sega Dreamcast. This was the first Sonic game to have a voice actor, and it was the first one to have a new model. The voice actor was Ryan Drummond. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But this game's story, Sonic has to stop Dr. Eggman as he has released Chaos from the Master Emerald. Chaos is a creature made of pure chaos and energy, and he gets bigger, stronger as more Chaos Emeralds are fed to him by, guess who? Dr. Eggman. It all comes down to when he is attacking the city as perfect chaos, when all 7 Chaos Emeralds are given to him, and he basically says, "Screw you, Eggman," and Eggman has to help Sonic by giving him a Chaos Emerald, and everyone else gives him a Chaos Emerald because perfect chaos spewed them all out. And that was a mistake because that allowed Sonic to transform into Super Sonic for the first time in a 3D video game. And that is the final boss battle, and everyone is happy, and that's the end of that. We move on to the year 2000, where Sonic Shuffle for the Dreamcast came out. This was kind of a party game, I guess. It was the answer to Mario's Mario Party. It was also a dancing game. I don't know why. Then the next year, in 2001, Sonic Adventure 2 for the Sega Dreamcast came out. Now, we all know the story behind this. This was actually the game that was Sonic's 10th anniversary. Yay, happy birthday to Sonic, 10 years, man. But in this game, Dr. Eggman hacks into the GUN database and discovers that his grandfather had a diary. He then breaks into GUN, releasing the infamous Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic's twin. He then says that he is the server of Eggman and he will do whatever he wishes. But he has an ulterior motive. Years ago, when the space colony Ark was shut down, Maria well, Shadow's girlfriend, I guess you could say. I don't know. Basically, a sister. I'm not sure what Maria was. No one's really sure. But Shadow was her best friend, and he actually got sent away, and Maria died. Death in a Sonic video game. Whoa. Yeah, Sonic's for kids, my butt. So, Shadow promises to wreak revenge on everyone because he thinks that all of humanity is responsible for killing Maria. Sonic, of course, has to stop all this, but not before he's convicted of a few crimes that Shadow the Hedgehog committed. So then Sonic is sent to Prison Island, Tails rescues him, and long story short, too late, they all meet up on Space Colony Ark where Dr. Eggman has all the Chaos Emeralds, and he is trying to blow up the moon if he's not made supreme ruler of the planet. But of course, he gets a message from his grandfather saying that he had his own plan to destroy the world, and there's a creature named the Ultimate Life Form that's not Shadow. It's the prototype that has been made to stop all this from happening, stop everyone saving the Earth, and he is determined to do his job so much as though after he's defeated by Shadow, he latches himself to the space colony and it begins crashing down to Earth. We then get the second appearance of Super Sonic in a video game, but not only do we get the second appearance, we get Sonic and Shadow. Both of them have super forms, and then they attack the Bio-Lizard and save all of humanity, basically. Yay for Sonic! But Shadow, unfortunately, dies. Very sad. On to 2002, where we get Sonic Advance for the GBA, Game Boy Advanced. It was basically a 2D Sonic game with some new stuff, like Sonic had a move where he could, in the air, attack instead of just relying on his spin move, which did prove to be very useful in that game. Then in 2003, we had Sonic Advance 2, same stuff, different day. And we also had Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube. That was released in 2002. That was just a revamped version from the Dreamcast to the GameCube. That is actually the version I own. It's actually one of my favorite ones. And in 2003, we also had Sonic Adventure 1 released for the GameCube. Same thing. Now, in 2003, we had a TV show come out. It's one of my favorite TV shows. I've seen the series multiple times. Sonic X. It ran for 76 episodes, and in a semi-anime form, that ran into 2004. Now, Sonic X is all about Sonic trying to stop Dr. Eggman in the first episode, accidentally causes chaos control, and all of them, including Sonic, Amy, Tails, Knuckles, Big the Cat, Rouge, Cream and Cheese, and Eggman himself, obviously, all of them are warped to our world. Holy crap. Well, they were already in our world, but Sonic X is its own little thing. It's not really canon. So, well, I don't know. Is it not? Feel free to actually me in the comments. But they are transported to our world. Sonic runs away, proving his speed like a total show-off that he is, but he's awesome. He runs on a highway, and he runs off the highway, ends up falling in a pool, and luckily there's a 12, 13, I don't know how old this kid is, but luckily he jumps in and saves him. Apparently he's a very light sleeper. He can hear a giant splash outside, but he jumps in and saves him, and that's his new friend, and he actually hides him in secret while the government is looking for him, because we're humans. We get curious, and we are afraid of things that we don't understand. So Sonic in the second episode rescues Cream and finds Tails. And the third one meets up with Knuckles and Amy. And sooner or later, they all are introduced. Big the Cat is actually introduced until much later. But the first season is all about then repeatedly stopping Eggman with some filler episodes in between. The season finale is where they do cause chaos control, but that actually leads to Sonic transforming into Super Sonic to stop Dr. Eggman's giant death bot that he made specifically to stop Sonic. But obviously that doesn't work out too well. Chaos Control happens in a very epic moment, I might add. And Angel Island is actually transported to our world instead of all of them returning back home. Now, Angel Island is where Chaos is found in the second season. And the first 10 or so episodes are the stories of Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. And the rest of Sonic Adventure 2 isn't really much to talk about, or the rest of Sonic X Season 2 is not really much to talk about. In Sonic, and the end of the second season, they find out that the two planets are actually colliding. They're in a parallel universe. They're the same world, but they're actually colliding, and it's causing time to stop, to kind of just halt to a stand. And there will be no future. There will be no past. It's just like one big void of time, as the Doctor will put it, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. But they'll all be frozen in time. And they have to send Sonic and everyone back home to separate the planets again. Chris isn't too happy about this, and so after everyone else actually runs through the portal that's causing Chaos Control, they bring Sonic. Chris runs away with Sonic, and it's a very emotional episode. I get goosebumps talking about it, and I get goosebumps watching it. It's a great episode. But he finally realizes that Sonic has to go home. He does send him home. And the third season, my least favorite season, is all of them fighting the Metarex. And because Chris is older, he's able to cause Chaos Control, and he transports himself to Sonic's world, and he helps them fight the Metarex all across the universe. And that leads us into 2004, where we actually get a new voice actor for Sonic, my personal favorite, Jason Griffith. He did not voice Sonic Pinball Party. That was released earlier in 2003 for the GBA. That was just a kind of separate game. It's Sonic Pinball, basically. It's weird, but it's still kind of fun to play. And we also get Sega Superstars for the PS2. That's just a sports game. But we do get Sonic Battle on the GBA, which is a fighting game on the GBA. It has Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, just basically all the characters in a fighting game. It's cool. And then we get one of the most famous Sonic games on the GameCube, Sonic Heroes. In this game, Metal Sonic is in it, and he actually copies all the data from all the teams and all the people, and he transforms himself into super big, mega, ultra Metal Sonic, and with Sonic in his super form, kind of like Tails and Knuckles don't really have super forms, but they just kind of get like a glowy thing around them, and they stop the big ultra super Metal Sonic together. And that's where we get the famous line from all the true power of teamwork. Sonic, you're so cheesy. That was released for the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and PC. Sonic Advance 3 for the GBA also came out that year. It's same stuff, different day. And in 2005, not yet, we also got Sonic Adventure 1 for the PC, also known as Sonic Adventure DX, the director's cut. In 2005, we got Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox 360. No, not yet. Xbox. I do not believe Sonic the Hedgehog to be canon, the game, but it's still fun to play nonetheless, even though that game was kind of crap. It basically was him talking to a guy who promised to give him his history, and the guy who you've been working with the whole time, working for, kind of turns on you in the end, and he's the final boss battle. I don't really know too much about Shadow the Hedgehog, other than there are multiple endings depending on what the player does, and actually Shadow kills Sonic. That's why I say it's not canon. Then we have Sonic Rush for the DS. It's another 2D Sonic game, nothing really to say there. And then in 2006, one of the most famous years for Sonic. We have Sonic Riders for the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and PC. This is the first racing Sonic game next to Sonic R, which was before Sonic Adventure in 1999 came out. Sonic Riders was just a hoverboard game. It also introduced Fetch, I believe that's his name. He's a bird, and there's actually two stories for Sonic Riders. There was Sonic story, which included Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and then there was the evil, dark sort of story, which included Fetch and the two others. I don't know their names. After that, we have the most famous Sonic game of all time, Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360 in 2006. That was, in my opinion, the 15th anniversary of Sonic, and in that game, you were in Soliana, and you had to stop, it kind of pulls a Mario in a sense, because the princess of Soliana, Elise, is always getting herself kidnapped in the same freaking game by Eggman. Although his buttons on his uniform were so stretched out, it was unbelievable. But Sonic has to keep her alive. Well, not keep her alive. He has to keep her from getting captured while keeping himself alive. Because there's another hedgehog introduced in this game called Silver the Hedgehog. Or as Brain Scraps Comms put him, Pothead the Porcupine. I think Silver's a lot cooler than that. But Silver is trying to destroy Sonic because Mephiles of the future told him that Sonic is the whole reason for this, because he knows that if Sonic dies, it will cause Elise to cry, releasing the Iblis flame that was sealed inside of her when she was a child. The whole plot of the whole game is tough to explain, but because it involves time travel, basically Mephiles is the main bad guy. Iblis isn't the problem, it's Mephiles. And in the final game, when all of time and space is wiped out and they're all in one place, Eggman, and along with everyone else, helps Sonic defeat Mephiles, who has joined with Iblis yet again, creating this ultra big monster that they have to fight. Sonic is supposedly dies, but is revived somehow, and we actually get the most infamous moment in Sonic games, in my opinion, where Elise does kiss Sonic. I don't know why people have a problem with that. I guess it's bestiality, but whatever. I'm not getting into that. Sonic is revived, and Silver, Shadow, and Sonic, all of them get the Chaos Emeralds, turn in their super forms, and defeat this guy. And all of time and space is saved. Yay. And it actually, they erase all of it so that none of it ever happens. Strange. I guess they wanted to say that it wasn't canon, or it is canon, but it's not at the same time. It's strange. After Sonic the Hedgehog, we have Sonic Rivals, which was basically Sonic versus all the enemies he's had, meaning Shadow, Silver, Rouge, whatever have you. And then in 2007, we have Sonic Rivals 2. Both Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2 were released for the PSP. Same thing, different day. Sonic the Hedgehog, which we call Sonic 06, that was released in for the PS3. Although that was released in 2007, people still call it Sonic 06, whatever. And then we have Sonic Rush Adventure for the DS. That's another 2D Sonic game. Nothing really to say about that. Sonic and the Secret Rings for the Wii. Interestingly enough, Sonic and the Secret Rings for the Wii was supposed to be a port of Sonic 06, which is supposed to be the worst Sonic game ever made, to the Wii. But people wanted to change it and make it its own different story, and we got Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is the worst Sonic game of all time. I don't care what you people say. It is the worst Sonic game of all time. I'm not getting into why, but basically, Sonic is sucked into a world through a genie. It's a magical book world, and he has to stop Eraser Jin because Eraser Jin has supposedly wiped out all the, well, not wiped out, but just rewritten all the stories of whatever, and Sonic stops him by collecting, instead of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you have the 7 rings. It's weird, but nevertheless he stops him, and he goes back to his own world, and it's strange, and I do not consider it canon because it was awful and it was in a book. But I digress. After that, we have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Wii. That game was just basically another party game involving Sonic and Mario and everyone in between. Meaning you have Knuckles, Rouge, Sonic, Tails, Eggman. It's hilarious to see Eggman jump, by the way. And Ice Skate. You have Knuckles Chaotix. You have everyone in there from the Sonic universe. You even have Big the Cat, which is weird. And you have everyone from the Mario side, whatever. After that, we have Sonic Jump for the T-Mobile. I don't know why they released it for that specific, I don't know. But you have it for that, and it's a mobile game. Nothing really much to say there. Up next, in 2008, you have Superstars Tennis for the PS2, PS3, Wii, Xbox 360, and the DS. That was a tennis game. Duh. After that, you have Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood for the DS. I don't really know too much about that, other than it's another Sonic game, and it's kind of in the... It actually has an open world, like an overworld. It's strange, but my friend introduced me to it, and it looked fun. Then after that, you have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the DS. It's a portable version of the Wii version. Nothing really much to say. Then after that, you have Sonic as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. I am actually really good with him. Then after that, you have Sonic Unleashed for the PS2, Wii, PS3, and 360. I love that game. It's a great game. Basically, Eggman has cracked open the world and releasing Dark Gaia all throughout the planet, but Dark Gaia is not in his full form yet. He wasn't supposed to be released. He got an early wake-up call. Sonic is then transformed into the Werehog, and he is sent crashing down to Earth. That is one time Sonic cannot stop Eggman. And he finds a friend named Chip. They go all across the globe to different areas to put the Chaos Emeralds back in their temples to give them power again. Then he travels to Eggman Land, which is an empire built on Dark Gaia's power. And in that, we find out that Chip is like Gaia, and he was the one who was supposed to stop Dark Gaia. So they get through Eggman Land, and they get to the center of the Earth, per se, where they have to stop Dark Gaia, and Sonic transforms into Super Sonic in a very epic cutscene. CGI, I might add. But then Sonic is sent back down to Earth because of Chip, and Chip is sealed within the planet along with Dark Gaia. After that, we have Sonic Rider Zero Gravity for the PS2 and the Wii. Again, another game, another racing game. It's fun, but Fetch is back, and they race a lot. Sonic and the Black Knight for the Wii in 2009. That game is basically a pseudo-sequel, if not a direct sequel, to Sonic and the Secret Rings. Again, you're going into a book, and this time it's dealing with King Arthur. Although, you do get to... It's a much better game, much better controls, and you actually fight people that you had contact with. Like, you fight Blaze, Knuckles, and Shadow. All three of them are actually named after characters that were real, such as Lancelot, Galahad, etc. After that, you have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games for the Wii and DS. It's the Olympic Games in a winter snow fashion. Very fun to play. Then in 2010, you have Sonic 4 Episode 1 for Apple, WiiWare, PSN, and Xbox Arcade. That game was another 2D Sonic game, but it enabled you to have a homing attack. It had what I call 2.5 graphics, and yeah, it was just a throwback, but with better graphics and more moves that Sonic could do. Then after that, you have Sonic Free Riders for the 360, exclusive 360. This is the final game in the Sonic Riders series. It was also a Kinect game. Nothing really much to say about that I haven't already said. In the year 2010, we actually have a new voice actor for Sonic. Roger Craig Smith. I didn't really care for him too much, but he's still cool. We have Sonic Adventure 1 for the PSN and Xbox Arcade. That was a re-release. Nothing much to say about that. Then after that, we have Sonic Colors for the Wii and DS. You guys know I got this for Christmas that year. It was a great game, and in that you are Sonic and Tails entering Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park in space, where he has captured all the wisps from all the different worlds, and he's using them to control his mind control beam that he will use on the whole planet to basically make them follow Eggman, bow down to Eggman. You go through all different sorts of stages, and you save all the wisps. That was an interesting and fun game. It reminded me of Super Mario Galaxy in a way, but Sonic form. After that, you have Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for the Wii, 360, PS3, and PC. That is another racing Sonic game, but instead it's Mario Kart in Sonic World. That's all it is. Then in 2011, for the 20th anniversary of the Blue Blur, we have Sonic Generations for the PS3, 360, PC, and 3DS. In that one, you are both Sonics going through classic Sonic stages and modern Sonic stages. Both times you're doing, there are 2 acts to each stage, such as Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant. Both stages, you have to, for every stage you have to do a classic version and a modern version. Classic focuses on 2D, modern Sonic is all 3D. 3D is very fast-paced. 2D is fast, but it's more side-scrolling, and it's what you would expect out of a revamped version of old classic games. And no matter what genre of Sonic or what area of Sonic you jumped into, you will have fun with that game because you can see all of the things that were from classic and modern, and in the end you find out Eggman is controlling the Time Eater, which is the creature who has been eating all of time and space that you have been saving. So you stop both Eggmans and you save all of time and space again. Happy birthday to the Blue Blur in 2011. After that, you have a mobile version of Sonic 4 Episode 1 on Windows Phone. Same thing. Mario & Sonic at the London Olympic Games for the Wii was also released that year. It's the Olympic Games set in London. Sonic 4 Episode 2 for Steam, PSN, Xbox Live Arcade, iOS, and Android were released in 2012. That was basically Sonic 2. Well, it had new stages and stuff, but it added Tails, which gave you the ability to fly and use team powers. It was awesome. Then you have Sonic 4 Episode 1 re-released for Steam, Android, and BlackBerry. Strange that they have BlackBerry as their own thing, but that's the same thing. Mario & Sonic at the London Olympics for the 3DS. Same thing on the 3DS. Then you have Sonic Generations for Xbox Live and PSN. That's the same game. A lot of these are just re-releases. Sonic Adventure 2 for the PSN and Xbox Live Arcade and the PC. After that, you have Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed for the PS3 and 360. That was a game that was meant to... It was another racing game, but you could transform your ship, similar to Mario Kart 7. That was also released for the Wii U and the Vita. Sonic also had an appearance in a very awesome movie, Wreck-It Ralph, where he said, if you leave your game, stay safe, stay alert, and remember, don't die. Because if you die outside your own game, you don't regenerate, ever. Game over. And he's also seen when Ralph is flying in through a ship, he hits Sonic and he bounces back and loses 3 rings. Sonic Lost World for the Wii U and the 3DS was released in 2013. That game was... It had very, like, classic-ish kind of looks, like with the Sonic Spin Dash and that sort of thing, but you also got more wisps. It was a pseudo-sequel to Sonic Colors, mixed with, like, a Super Mario Galaxy-esque sort of thing. In that game, Eggman has a trumpet sort of thing that he controls the Sinister Six with, or Deadly Six, my bad, Marvel, but he controls the Deadly Six, and very similarly to Super Mario Brothers, you go to each different worlds, and on those each different worlds, lands, whatever they're called, you fight another villain of the Deadly Six, and Eggman is the bad guy at the end anyway. Sonic 4 Episode 2 was released for the Ouya and Nvidia Shield. Same game. Sonic 4 Episode 1 was released for the Ouya that year. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing was released for the Mac and Android that year. And All-Stars Racing was released for the PC 3DS. Sonic All-Stars Racing was also released for the BlackBerry. And Transformed was released for the iOS and Android that very same year. Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games was released that year. It's the Sochi Winter Games. Nothing really much to say about that except it's more Olympics. Sonic Generations was released for the Nintendo eShop in that year. And Sochi Winter Games was only released for the Wii U, I believe. Sonic Dash was released for the iOS and Android in that year. Sonic Dash is a game based off of, well, not really based off of, but it kind of reminded me of Temple Run. Think of Temple Run just in Sonic form. And then, leading us into 2014, we have a sequel to Sonic Jump Forever for the iOS and Android. Kind of similar thing. And that leads us into 2014, where we have Sonic Boom being released. I'm sorry for the super long video. And I did not even mention the comics. That's because I don't really know too much about the comics, and I don't want to give you false info. All I know is that the comics are still going on to this day. At least the Archie comics are. That concludes all of modern Sonic history. Keep in mind, I did not include games that did not have the modern Sonic look, the character model. I did not include games that, I included games that had that. I didn't include a game where it didn't have a voice or the classic or the modern model. Or homing attack, or if any game did not have any of that, I didn't have it in here. Well, thank you all for watching. I know this has been a super long video. It's going to take me a heck of a long time to upload, but it was worth it for the blue blur. Let Sonic Boom not be this new series that is continuing on. Let it be its own side thing, and let Sonic the Hedgehog, as we know him now, be continued on. Well, that's it for all of the modern Sonic history, all the way from 1999 to 2014. It's been a blast, no pun intended. And I can't wait for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out. I don't even know when it's coming out. No release date has been made for it. But it was announced that in June 10th, 3 days before my birthday, that Sonic the Hedgehog would have his own movie, and Sonic Team and Sony Productions are working together to make a live-action CGI hybrid. I've been dreaming about this since day one. Well, dreaming about this for a long time. I even made my own Sonic movie, but it never got released. I should remake that, though. Well, you guys have a fun night. It is currently like 9:30, actually. It's 9:30 right now. I am going to go get a drink because my throat's killing me, and I'm going to watch some YouTube like I always do. perhaps watch some Sonic X, because that is awesome. I will see you all later. You guys have a fun night. This has been Crazy Cube Dude, a true Sonic fan. See you later. Peace out.